Good morning students. Today's problem is a cone of base diameter 45 mm and height 65 mm is placed centrally on top of a pentagonal prism of sides 45 mm and height 35 mm. Draw the isometric position of the combination. So here we have two objects. One is a cone of base diameter 45 mm, height 65 mm, which is placed centrally on top of a pentagonal prism. Okay, here. So how does a cone looks like? So a cone looks like a base ellipse. You will have a base ellipse in this way and an apex to which tangents are drawn, and a pentagonal prism. Pentagonal prism will have base pentagon and top pentagon of equal shape and size, surrounded by 5 rectangular. This is a pentagonal prism. So among these two, the cone is placed on top of the pentagonal prism. So the base object is a pentagonal prism. So pentagonal prism, as we discussed earlier, it is neither a square nor a rectangle. So whenever an object is neither a square nor a rectangle, then we need to draw its top view compulsory. And convert it into a square or a rectangle. So to convert this into a square or rectangle, I have drawn the top view of the pentagonal prism here. Since in the question he has said that the sides of the pentagon are 45 mm, so I will draw one vertical edge of 45 mm. I have drawn here already 45 mm vertical edge. Then what are these angles? So the angle made by this line, the external angle will be 72 degrees clockwise. So I will be placing the protractor in this way. Protractor will be placed here. Okay. And clockwise 72 degrees I have marked. Clockwise 72 degrees. Okay, as you can see. And 45 mm line I have drawn. Whereas on the other end, in this way, here, anti-clockwise 72 degrees placed. As you can see here. Then I have drawn this 45 mm. From here I have cut an arc of length equal to this 45 mm. Same length 45 mm. From this end I have cut first arc, the same radius, center is this at okay, then one more arc, second arc. So once you complete the pentagon, you get this pentagon, you need to find out the end-to-end distance from this corner to this corner. What is the distance? 74 distance I got. Then from left end to right end I got breadth as 70 mm. Then I also find out the distance of the this corner from here along 74 edge, and also this corner from here it is 25 mm, which is common here also, 25 mm, like this. So let me name these corners as, so let me name this as A, B, C, D and okay. So first we'll draw the rectangle of 74 by 70 mm on the isometric sheet. Then we'll identify 5 corners on this rectangle. Now go for the isometric sheet. The isometric sheet, so as usual we'll be drawing one horizontal reference line from where we can start the projections. Okay, now we'll mark some reference point here. You see, mark somewhere the reference point. Take here. From here 74 length and 70 breadth we got. 74 length means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So let us take 75 approximately 75 అంటే I'll draw freehand sketch to do it in minimum time. So horizontal reference line you can draw it somewhat. So you need to use scale. Okay, I'll be doing freehand sketch. From here it is 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 70 mm from here. Again 75 here. I'll approximate it to 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Use thin lines here, thin lines, using thin lines. Connect this to it. Now this is a 75 and this is a 70. On 75 edge, okay, so as you can see here, on 75 edge, middle of this I have approximated to 75. Okay, middle of this we have point A. What is half of 75? 75, half of this is 10, 20, 30, 35, 37. Somewhere here you will get point A. Okay, point A you will get. Then, so what are these distances also we need to find out. This distance is 12. So 12. And this is 25. On the other 75 edge we have 12. Parallel 75 edges. This 12 means somewhere here approximately. From this side 10 is here, 12 is here. Okay, what are the things you will get? B is here, C and D you will get. Okay, what about B and E? Next it is from the top view. So along 70 mm edge it is 2.5 divisions on the left side, on the other side also. So 2.5 divisions from here, 25 means 2.5 divisions, 10, 20, 25. Similarly on the other side, 10 here, 20 here, 25. Can you see here? So what is this? This is B and this is C. What we do? Now connect them with a thick line. The front corners are always visible, like A, C and D. A, C and D will be always visible, whereas B and sorry, E actually, D, E and A are always visible, whereas B and C may be hidden. So I'll start from A to B is thin, so let me draw it with thin line. Use scale, all of you. And B to C is also thin, so we use thin line here. B to C. Okay, C to D is also thin, so no need to join it. Then D to E is a thick line. D to E, then E to A. So D to E I'll be joining thick line. So D to your scale, D to E, then E to A, E to A. So this completes the pentagon. Now pentagonal prism height will be always vertical, as we all know. So what is the height of the pentagonal prism as per the question? Pentagonal prism base sides are 45, height 35 mm. Okay, so height will be vertical, as we know. So 3.5 divisions vertical you need to go from all the corners. Okay, so start from A. Okay, if you start from A, so observe carefully. So this is a box where A lies in this. So next box is this. So bottom corner will give you 10, then 20, okay, 30, and next 40 is here. So in the middle, so this is 35. Okay, alright. Similarly from B, this is a box where in the middle it is. So next 10 is here, 10, 20, 30, 40 is here, 35 is here. Similarly from C, this is a box where C lies here, 10, 20, 30, 40 is here, 35 we need. Similarly from D, this is a box, this portion, 10, 20, 30, 30, this is 40, 35 we need. 10, 20, 30 and 35, 40, 30. Connect them. Right now I'll use thin line, later we'll use thick lines. Then this is finally which are the visible edges. As I told you, this is the visible edge from D. I've drawn it with thick line, and this is also visible edge, and draw thick vertical line. This is also thick vertical line. This is also thick vertical line. Yes. So the top pentagon, obviously this edges will be visible. And here to here will definitely visible. And this is also visible. So as you can clearly see, these are the visible edges. Now once we get this pentagon, let us erase the entire thing inside the pentagon and make the pentagonal face completely empty. Use eraser, erase the entire thing. Then draw any two bisectors. Draw any two bisectors to get the center of this face. Okay. Corner to opposite line midpoint. Corner to opposite line midpoint will give you the bisectors. So here you can see I have drawn two bisectors. I identified midpoint of this. Then connected corner to the midpoint of this, and identified midpoint of this, connected corner to the midpoint of the other. From this center, create a square of sides is equal to base diameter. What is the base diameter of the cone? 45 mm. So you need to create a square from the center of sides equal to 45 mm. So 45 mm square means you will go half 30 degrees, then half of 45 mm 150 degrees, full 210, full minus 30, then full plus 30, then connect this to this. Okay. So from this as center, somewhere here approximate type. From here go half of 45 along 30 degrees. So 45 half is 22.5. Okay, so 22.5 from here is, from here to here it is 10, 20, so somewhere here, okay, half, 22.5. Then again 22.5, 150 degrees will go from here to here, 10, then 20, somewhere 22.5. Then 45 from here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Then 45, 10, 20, 30, somewhere here, 45. Then again 45, 10, 20, 30, 40. So complete the square here, connect them. Use approximate points. So the square should get here. Square got. Then connect left end of the corner to the right end of the corner. This way. Create a V shape from here. Point somewhere. V shape from here to here, and from here to here. Now use compass. Center 1, center 2, center 3. Okay. This is your pin pointer here. Radius as this, anti-clockwise arc. Then pin pointer here, radius as this, clockwise arc. And finally pin pointer here, radius as end point of this arc, connect to this. Okay, so I'll do this. Pin pointer here, pencil pointer here, arc 1, pin pointer, pencil pointer, arc 2, pin pointer, pencil pointer, arc 3. Once you get arc 3, height of the cone, height is 65 mm. Okay, height is 65 mm. So 6.5 divisions vertical you should go from here to here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Okay, this is apex. Connect tangents from here. So connect tangents using scale to the apex. And one more from here to tangent touching the circumference of the cone. Then you can erase the inside part. So then this portion of the pentagonal prism will be visible from here to here. So initially it was thin line, now I'll make it thick line from here to here. Now this is the prism. What are the dimensions you need to show? Show the dimensions from the apex. So some of you are showing it as inclined line, don't show it as inclined line, should show it as a vertical line. Dimensions, this is 65 ISO. And this is ISO 35. The angle you need to show 30 degrees. So this will be the final figure.